Let's talk about fasting, intermittent fasting, and long-term fasting. Hello everyone, semi-retired Bob here. I talk about the carnivore diet, all things related to the carnivore diet, and miscellaneous odds and ends. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm glad you're here. What you're watching here is me walking. Right now I'm out here walking, getting some morning sun. But the thing that makes this marginally interesting is that almost 17 months ago now, I couldn't do this. I could barely stand for 2 to 2.5 minutes without severe pain. Now I'm out here walking every day. The whole point of this channel is to show you that it's never too late to change your life. And how about you help me get that message out? Go ahead, hit the like button, or dislike if you think I'm ugly today. Go ahead and drop down in the comments, say hello. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. It's absolutely free. If you think something is worth sharing, if you know somebody that might need this information, go ahead and share it. You have my permission. Share it wherever you like. Every little bit of interaction with the channel helps get the word out that it is never too late to change your life. That sun feels good. It's about 58 degrees this morning in Omaha, Nebraska. September the 26th. My goodness, where did September go? Seems like it just turned September a couple of days ago. Anyway, for those of you returning to the channel, welcome back. I'm awfully glad you're here as well. It means an awful lot to me that you choose to spend just a few moments of your day with me. But let's jump right into this fasting thing. Now, intermittent fasting, what is it? Well, it's going for a certain period of time without eating. Everybody does an intermittent fast while they sleep. That's 8 hours. In most cases. I know some of us don't sleep actual 8 hours a night, but while we're sleeping, we're not eating. And there are many good, healthy side effects of extending that eating window, or extending that fasting window beyond just sleeping. Even if you just wait a couple of hours before you have breakfast and then eat dinner a little bit earlier, you're going to extend that fasting window. And when you extend that fasting window, it gives your body longer to drop your glucose levels, to drop your insulin. And as we've learned in many other videos, primarily watching Dr. Barry, but Dr. Fung and all those people, it's very good for you to have lower glucose and lower fasting insulin. It sort of lets your body return to a baseline. And then there's autophagy. Now, some of the doctors will argue that autophagy doesn't really start until day 3 of a fast. I'm on the side that believes that after about 16 hours is when that starts. Wow, that's really dark. You can tell it's really early in the morning here. I dropped down the hill and dropped back out of the sun. Of course, there's a lot of trees in my neighborhood. Oh boy, that's really dark. Sorry, guys. But because of autophagy, I think it happens at about the 16-hour mark, and I've been mostly one meal a day for my entire journey. Hi guys, just a quick jump in here while I'm in the middle of editing this video. I forgot to mention that autophagy is where your body breaks down old cells that aren't functioning properly, breaks them down into their component parts, and rebuilds them into new, properly working cells. I just needed to insert that here because not everybody watches every video and knows what autophagy is. Now back to our regularly scheduled walk. This summer I've added a little bit back in here and there. And when I first started, I started off at 3 meals and it quickly dropped to 2. And like I said, I've been 1 meal a day most of the time. And why I think that autophagy happens earlier than day 3 of a fast is that, I mean, yes, I have a little turkey neck going on here, and I got, for loose skin, I got a little bit of loose skin around the midsection. But considering I've lost more than 150 pounds, I should have a lot more loose skin than I do. And I don't do any long-term fasting. And I want to say my longest fast was, I got sick with that food poisoning down in North Carolina. And that was, I think, a 4-day fast just because I wasn't feeling well. No, I take that back. I have done one fast. I wasn't feeling well. Well, it's been about a month ago now. I don't remember exactly, but I did do a full day fast, which with my 1 meal a day plan turned into a 48-hour fast. Because I don't even remember now what hurt, but I wanted to try and get that healing moved along. And it seems to have worked. The one thing I want to caution against is pushing yourself into longer fasts because you think it'll help you lose weight. Now, will it help you lose weight? Probably. Will you keep it off after the fast? Probably. But I don't think this diet should be hard. I don't think it should be a struggle, because it's not really a diet, it's a way of life. And as long as you're doing the intermittent fasting, I don't think you need to do long-term fasting. You can if you want. It's not going to hurt you. I mean, there's guys out there that, what's the record? 360 days without food under a doctor's supervision. But I would say it's perfectly safe to go 3 or 4 days without any kind of assistance from anybody. But I don't think we need to force it. I think we should just, if we're hungry, eat something. If we're not hungry, don't eat. That seems pretty simple. So just naturally let the fasting come to you. I'm having a little trouble this morning. This is a joke, by the way. I have discovered that my brain is just like a browser. And that's why I get distracted so much when I'm out here walking around trying to make one of these videos, is that I've got 30 pages open, 5 of them are frozen, and I have no idea where that music's coming from. Yeah. Oh. Take my glasses off here, get some sunlight right into my eyes. I did this a little bit this morning, but my backyard gets sun in the morning quicker than out front here. But yeah, don't force the fasting. Just let it come to you naturally. It's I do believe it's a good tool to use on occasion. And I know there's a lot of people out there that are going to disagree with me because they do, fasting. I know people that do an every other day fast all the time. I know people that do 3-day fast twice a month. And I'm not saying any of those things are wrong. I just don't do them and have not found them necessary for myself. Yeah, I'm standing on the other side of the trailer today because that sun feels really, really good. It's a little on the bright side, but getting direct sunlight into your eyes is good for you. It is very early in the morning here. Not super early. I mean, it's about 8 o'clock. Might be 8:15 by now. But as you can see, I'll turn around here and let you see just a little bit. I got the grass cut yesterday. That's one of the things I did. I'm not going to do a whole lot more walking today because it's Tuesday, which means I have dance class tonight. But yeah, just don't force the fasting. Just let it come to you. Both the intermittent fasting and if you want to do some long-term fasting, just let it come to you naturally. Don't force it. Don't say, oh, Bob said I got to do 24 hours of fasting, so I'm only going to eat one meal today. No, just go with what feels right. If you're hungry, go ahead and eat. Now, I do believe that we need to have, if we're having 2 or 3 meals a day, we do need to have one of those be a bigger meal to get that insulin bump so that we intentionally knock ourselves out of ketosis for a little bit to help our kidney function. Because insulin is important. We want it to return to baseline every day. But we also want to have a little bit of an insulin bump to keep our body functioning properly. I mean, insulin is very important for making hormones. There's lots of things that are important. But that's, yeah, I think that's what I've got for you today, folks. I hope you enjoyed this quick little video and at least something of what I said made sense. It's hard to tell when it's this early in the morning and I haven't collected my thoughts yet. But anyway, that's what I've got for you today, folks. Don't forget, get out there, be 1% better. Today, tomorrow, every day. Have a great day, folks. I'll see you in the next one.